What was the darkest rumor about another kid from your childhood that turned out to be true? In 5th grade, there was this girl named Melissa who stopped coming to school suddenly. Teachers told us she had moved away, but whispers in the hallway told a different story. I heard her dad locked her in a closet for days. My mom said they found her walking alone at night in her pajamas. Kids can be cruel with rumors, so I didn't believe any of it. Melissa was quiet, but always kind. She once gave me half her sandwich when I forgot my lunch. She had these sad eyes that seemed older than the rest of her face, but lots of kids looked tired. The rumors faded as we moved to middle school, then high school. New drama replaced old mysteries. I barely thought about Melissa anymore. During my sophomore year of college, I was scrolling through news articles for a psychology paper when a familiar name caught my eye. The headline read, "Local man sentenced to 20 years for child abuse and neglect." My stomach turned when I saw Melissa's school photo next to the article. I read every word twice, my hands shaking. Melissa hadn't moved away. Her father had kept her home from school after a teacher noticed bruises on her arms. For 3 years, she barely left the house. Neighbors reported seeing glimpses of her in windows. But when CPS visited, her father presented forged homeschool records. It wasn't until she was 13 that she escaped through a bathroom window while her father was passed out drunk. She walked 6 miles to a gas station in the middle of winter. The night clerk called police when he saw her, barefoot, underfed, and covered in cigarette burns. I couldn't finish my assignment that night. I kept thinking about how we'd all just accepted that she moved away, how the adults around us maintained that fiction, while one of our classmates lived through hell less than 2 miles from our school. 10 years passed. I became a social worker, partly because of that article about Melissa. I'd like to say I forgot about her again, but her story stayed with me through every case, every child I tried to help. Then last month, I was at a conference in Chicago when someone tapped my shoulder during the lunch break. "Excuse me, are you Alex from Westridge Elementary?" I turned to see a woman with short dark hair and familiar eyes. Older now, but unmistakable. "Melissa?" I managed to say. She nodded, a cautious smile forming. "I thought it was you. I recognized your name on the speaker list." We found a quiet corner with our coffee. My hands trembled slightly as I set my cup down. "I saw the article," I told her. "Years ago, I'm so sorry for what happened to you." She nodded slowly. It was a long road after that. Foster care, therapy, a lot of therapy. She gave a small laugh that held more strength than bitterness. "Are you okay now?" I asked, immediately feeling stupid for the inadequate question. "I'm a child psychologist," she said, "specializing in trauma recovery." She gestured to her conference badge. "I'm actually presenting tomorrow." "That's amazing," I said, meaning it. "What about you?" "Social work." "Yeah, I think reading about what happened to you might have pushed me toward it." She was quiet for a moment. "Sometimes I wonder if anyone from back then ever thinks about me." I did, I admitted. Not enough, but I did. Before we parted, she said something I'll never forget. "You know what's strange? All those rumors kids spread about my dad were actually watered down versions of the truth. Somehow they knew something was wrong, even when the adults chose not to see it."